gives you consideration and it allows you to tell you هيدي قريت فتحت الجريدة يعني في دعاية عن مثلا باندا عزيزة actually look انه عندهم اسعار حلوين هيدول, why not go and visit them? So this is about consideration and preferences. Billboards and out of home is to convince you to try it out. هو اكيد عندنا الكونسيومر ايفنتس بالمحلات وبالستورز to make you taste them وهيك قصص. اخر شيء عندنا كل شيء promotions. Promotions encourage you to be a more frequent regular buyer تشتري اكثر البرودكت. واكيد عندنا relationship marketing وكل هيدا relationship marketing اكيد عندك loyalty card, عندك كل شيء CRM وكل هيدول. Any questions على الفنل؟
طيب بالنسبة لخلق الحاجة عندها دور خلق حاجة.
شو هي؟
خلق حاجة
To create a need. To create a need. Okay, very good. To create a need يعني عم تحكي عن نيد جديد يعني. ايه ما to create a need ما بدك تبلش لشو you can use a selection of all. A consumer event is a very important way to create a need. Now you need to convince him to try it out. Okay? الconsumer events يعني بدك تحكي بدك تعمل events to show انه هذا النيد is something cool. A very good creating a need هي قصة البيبسي ماكس. كيف بلشوا يعملوا النيد تبع البيبسي ماكس؟ انه شو الفرق بين بيبسي ماكس وبيبسي؟ So هون خلقوا need through events انه بيبسي ماكس is a very cool product وهيك قصص.
إذا تسمح لي يعني هذه يمكن عبارة عن رود ماب أو خلينا نقول مراحل الحفاظ على العملاء أو إنه مرحلة الأكوزيشن اللي احنا نسميها اللي هي عملية الاستحواذ على العميل. مرحلة تمر في جميع الخطوات إلين توصل إلى مرحلة الحفاظ على العميل وتكسب ولاء العميل. المراحل هذه في لها أدوات. الأدوات اللي هي على اليسار تقريبا اللي محطوطة التلفزيون، انترنت، البرنت، البيلبورد، إلين ما توصل إلى خلق الحاجة. أحيانا تجي على مرحلة أنه يكون فيه مباشرة، علاقة مباشرة مع العميل، وصف أكثر، عملية احنا نسميها كستمايز أو ايش تيجي بالعربي يعني تخصيص، انك تصمم حسب احتياجه المنتج. يعني مثلا يمكن المنتج اللي ذكر او خلينا نقول بالضبط يعني مثل ما قال الاخ يعني تفكر له في اشياء ما خطرت في باله بس انه انت تقدر تنتجها او تقدر تصممها له حسب احتياجه، سواء بقطاع مثلا معين، اذا كان في قطاع مثلا الاستهلاكي او اذا كان قطاع مثلا الخدمي او على حسب يعني.
فقط للاستيضاح يعني ما هو واضح شيء من اللي معروض فجيد، اما اذا كانت للتعليق وكذا نخليها لاخر المحاضره. تفضل.
Most of the customers, when they decide to go out of home for shopping, they may forget all the three first stages, the awareness, all this. You know, he will go definitely to what he is currently doing, when he's in his mind. So he will forget what he has seen in the TV or what he has read in the newspapers or magazines. So how to keep, you know, the advertising in his brain, so when he decides to go out for shopping, he will remember.
Okay, good question. Advertising, building brand awareness doesn't happen overnight. بيبسي صار لها بالمنطقة exactly صار لها بالمنطقة كذا سنوات and they've been advertising on their own. اجت هلا كوكاكولا and they're not able to enter the market. Like Pepsi has been building a lot of brand awareness over the last 40 years and Coca-Cola has not been able to do that. So building brand awareness needs time. But there are different statistics that they will say is no 60 and even 80% of a decision to buy happens inside the store on the moment. شو يعني؟ يعني 60% من المشتريات اللي بيصيروا بمحل بيصيروا because of something that happened in the store. This is why these are very important. because this allows you to build brand awareness. أنا بدراسة Coke is better, Coke is better, Pepsi is better. This is different. 60% happens because of what's going on here. So whether you go and buy rice Abu Bakr or whether you go and buy rice Muhaydib is also because of the promotions and events that happen inside the store. Huh? Loyalty as well, yes.
My question here regarding the promotion. Promotion is going to be two ways. It's going to be affect the products, sometimes not affect the products, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are having all the time your products in the promotions, it will consumers going to be continue to buy the product
Very
because
good.
of the promotions.
Oh, very good.
Otherwise, if they didn't have the promotions in it, they will not buy it.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that the quality of the product is going to be very important for that things.
Yes. No, this is a good point. Who can tell me of an industry that is always on promotion? Furniture. There's always promotions on furniture. Why? Because you don't buy furniture every day of the year. You buy it once in a year or once every couple of years, and you go, I need to go where there's a good promotion. So you always go to that. But when you buy something regularly, I agree with you.
Most of the time what we are hearing in the market now, it's most of the products you have, let's say, plus, let's say 5%, minus this, minus this, minus that. It's, it's bigging a lot now.
Yes.
So they are confusing the consumer that making their choices to buy this product or not.
Yes, I agree.
تختلف درجات التعقيد قرار الشراء بالنسبة للمنتجات من بدء من ساندويتش إلى منتج تقني أو منزل. هل هذه الخطوات هي نفسها في كل المنتجات؟ بمعنى هل أنا ممكن أجرب منزل لأني شفته بس أشتري منزل لأني شفت في البيلبورد إعلان عن مدينة سكنية؟
لا, of course, good question. أكيد this is not 100% across, right? It depends on the product, it depends on the category, it depends on everything. So we need to customize it. وفي كتير شركات they don't advertise on TV. They don't advertise on billboards because they don't believe in that. Some of them just advertise online. So all of this depends on the brand, depends on the of the company وكل هذا. But most importantly, it depends on where their customers are. لأنه هن شو بدهم, how to reach to their customer. So the mix, هذا رح نسميه الميكس. The mix بيعملوا هون, قد بيعملوا هون, قد بيعملوا فوق, قد تحت, وقد online وهذا depends on how they can reach their customer. Well, this is what's important. But in the traditional forms of marketing, it is. Okay? Good. هذه الصفحة فيها كتير ألوان بس it's very simple. So we understand هلا a bit على customers وكل هيدا. What's important now is to understand نحن كشركة where are we putting our money and how effective it is. So now we need to start being smart. Okay? أول سؤال هو شو عم بيصير بالشركة. So we have 4 groups. Okay? رح نبلش بالmarketing drivers. أول شيء we know that there are a lot of things that we are doing. إنه نحن عم نحط دعايات على التي في، عم نحط عليهم بالبريس، بالراديو، بالماجازين، كل هيدا improves our sales. So بدنا نعرف قد ايه كل هيدا. ثانياً we have promotions, marketing promotions. So قد ايه عم نعمل دعايات، قد ايه عم نعمل promotions للكاستمرز مثل ما حكينا. There are different types of promotions. في عنا البروموشنز اللي 20% off 30% off وكل هيدول رح نسميهم البرسنتج اوف. عندنا كمان الفاليو ادد بروموشنز. شو يعني الفاليو ادد بروموشنز؟ فاليو ادد بروموشنز يعني سوري؟
قيمة المضافة.
Exactly. So when we're giving something more to the customer كمان. Okay? So we need to understand كمان لكل البرودكتس اللي عملنا بالسنة سنتين قبل شو البروموشنز اللي عملنا because these have an impact on sales. Okay? ثالثاً we have the non-marketing related drivers. شو هن؟ square footage وphasing. ليه؟ لأنه in a store there is if I give very little space, إذا بحط بهون I give you this space to put all your TVs, مش هتقدر تبيع شيء. The more space I give you, the more you sell. But it doesn't mean that the more I give you, you will always sell more. There is always a limit. قد ايه space لازم أعطيك. So كمان هون that has an impact on sales. بعدين في شو رح نسمي non-controllable factors. Non-controllable factors are the things اللي we cannot control. يعني نحن نقول شو رح يصير بالطقس بالweather. But sometimes it rains. And when it rains, customers are not going to go and shop. Or maybe they will stay in the mall and they will shop. So it's also important to understand شو هيدول on sales. But what happened in last year, a client of ours, it was very cold for 2 weeks in Saudi Arabia.
Excuse
2
me.
years ago بفتكر.
This is going to be similar to the 4 P's, you mean?
No, this is not. This is to understand إذا بدي أفهم الماركتينج تبعي كيف am I going to optimize the spend, وين بدي أحط should I put more on TV, should I put more on media وكل هيدا. I need to also understand what happened historically. Okay? هلا we'll get to the 4 P's. All right? So a story about weather in Saudi Arabia. A client of ours saw that it was a bit cold, and he actually and he said, I'm going to order a lot of heaters in Saudi Arabia. So they ordered a lot of heaters. All the heaters came to the store, but actually it was only cold for like 2 or 3 days. So they sold very well for 2 to 3 days. بس بعدين ضلوا كل الهيترز بالمحل ما حدا اشتريهم بقى. So be careful when you forecast the weather, because the weather is a bit difficult. موسم, yes. Occasionally, yes. Okay. All right. So هلا هيك شوية أرقام شوي. So هلا فهمنا where we are putting our money. We understand. Sorry, let me go back. The purpose of this is to understand what happened historically. يعني شو صار من سنة من سنتين to explain our sales, to explain our profits, our performances وكل هيدا. Okay. ثانياً we need to evaluate, to assess that. and نحن بنسميها return on investment. شو return on investment لكل dollar أو كل ريال we invest in marketing. And it's very important to be able to do the analysis. ليش؟ لأنه رح يطلع إنه a lot of the promotions we are doing عم نخسر عليهم مصاري. A lot of the advertising that we are doing is useless. And it's very important to look at it لأنه looking into it will allow you to identify these. And if these are all the promotions and advertising that you do, quite a lot of them, as you can see, are unprofitable. ومثل ما شايفين هون الميديان is minus 14. يعني there are more unprofitable marketing activities for this client than profitable ones. So what does that mean? That means that إذا بناخد the bottom 25%, we simplify them, learn from the ones here, the client can improve its operations. The same thing here, you can see is هيدي هون the number of events. This client has 700 events in a year. 700 advertising and promotion events. 59% are unprofitable. يعني عم بيخسر